I'm looking at 12 with the Cowboys too, and I think everybody's kind of making the obvious pick of, oh, well, they need to run the ball and they need a running back, and Brian Schottenheimer's going to want Ashton Jeanty. And is there any other consideration? Is there a chance that, like you mentioned, the depth of the defensive line class, there's a lot of depth in this running back class too. Plus, they have Rico Dowdle, who came on pretty strong in the second half of the season. What were the other options that you thought about maybe instead of Jeanty, unless it was just that obvious a pick and I'm coming up with scenarios for nothing?
No, I think that there's two other positions that I really look at with the Cowboys. If they're not going to go with Ashton Jeanty, if he's going to be on the board, the only other two that I would probably consider here is, do you want another difference-making wide receiver? Because we have both of them on the board here, right? You have Tetairoa McMillan, you have Luther Burden III. Picking one of those guys at number 12 could make a ton of sense for this team, because it's felt like it was just CeeDee Lamb, and that's kind of it for them last year. And then the other one is flipping to the defensive side. Dallas's biggest weakness throughout the entirety of the 2024 season was stopping the run, and it was really the interior defensive line. So at that point, you go, okay, Mason Graham is off the board, a Walter Nolan from Ole Miss, a Kenneth Grant from Michigan. Do either of those guys, do you feel good enough about them as run stuffers, and then what they're also going to give you in the passing game to potentially pick them in the top 12 right there at number 12 for Dallas?